Welcome. We are here in the Omniturm in Frankfurt, one of the city's newest towers, built as a mix for commercial and residential use. The tower has a total of 147 apartments. At Uponor, it was our job to equip these apartments with the latest technology for cooling, heating and drinking water treatment. And I am pleased to introduce Mr. Ingo Langner, who can explain this technology in more detail. Mr. Langner, what was the particular challenge you faced with the technology?
It was very important for us to have systems allowing every tenant individual control of the climate in their apartment. We're a very high-end, modern property, and this has already become a basic requirement.
How happy are you with the reliability after 1.5 years of operation?
I have to say quite frankly that we've not had any failures worth mentioning so far. Of course, there are a few operating errors by the tenants, but in such cases we have a team of technicians available to help.
You made a special mention of individual climate control. Is this technology a selling point when renting out the apartments?
Yes, it's a very important point when marketing a property. Especially in the high-end market, I have to enable tenants to regulate the climate in their apartment according to their individual requirements, so each of them feels comfortable.
Thank you. So how about we take a more detailed look at the technology?
With pleasure.
Mr. Langner, here we have it. Could you please briefly explain the setup here?
What was important to us with the system? We needed a heating-cooling system where I could combine both and have the water heating inside, and do so in the tightest, most compact space, because every wasted square meter translates to loss of rental income. So here in this system, we have our heating and cooling supply. We have one heat exchanger for cooling and one for heating, and a third heat exchanger, slightly hidden here, for hot water. We made a conscious decision against using a centralized water heating system. This has advantages in terms of fighting Legionella, as well as instant availability of warm water. Here we have our pumps, circulation pump, heating pump, cooling loop. We have a switch for heating and cooling. We use the same loops in the floor. Everything in our building is conditioned via the floor. We use the same loops for cooling in summer and for heating in winter.
You already mentioned the compactness. The system was delivered as a prefabricated unit. How fast was installation on site, and what are the benefits?
Receiving the system already prefabricated was a godsend during construction. This dramatically reduced the on-site installation time. I had the same predefined connections for all systems. I could route my pipes and then just had to install the pre-assembled unit, connect it, wire it up, and the commissioning was finished.
Mr. Langner, thank you for explaining the system to us. Thank you very much for having us. I think this has been a good example of how a prefabricated solution such as this one can meet even the most demanding requirements.